Hey everyone, this is Jacqueline with Timeless Love, and I'm here with Mary with 10 Bloom Cakes, and I am so excited. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
I actually came across 10 Bloom Cakes about 6 months ago on Instagram, and I fell in love with this stunning, beautiful cake. It was like a piece of work. I've never seen anything like that. So of course I had to click on it, see who this masterpiece person was, and sure enough, it was Mary from 10 Bloom Cakes. And then when I started researching some more, guess what? She lived right here in the Raleigh area. I was so excited to meet her. Fast forward a little bit, and I met with her at Triangle Network Connections, which is one of our local networking companies that we have here. We started chatting, and I fell in love with her. I love her personality. I love her work. Her cakes are just amazing. So I wanted to sit down and talk with her. I wanted to learn more about her business and learn more about how she does these masterpieces, which brought us here today.
You can keep going. It's wonderful. Thank you so much. What an introduction.
But I'm dying to know, how the heck did you get started into something like this?
Well, the truth of the matter is, I've been a blogger for 10 years, and mostly about recipes, especially kosher recipes. And I was all about flavor because I just felt that a lot of people don't know what good flavor is for certain things in certain communities. So I did a lot of cakes. That was definitely my specialty, and I developed lots of recipes. And I got it down to what I thought was a science, but I did not touch cake decorating at all besides just the basics, because I cannot stand fondant.
You and me both.
Yeah.
You and me both.
I don't like anything on a cake that does not taste good. So I eventually started working in marketing and doing all these other jobs, but as with most women, during my maternity leave, I got laid off. So I was done. I was so overworking that I just wanted to take care of my kids and pass the reins on to my husband to, provide financially for us. Please take it. I'm ready. So, but I ran across an Instagram account called Butter Blossoms, and it's a lady in Thailand who is just very, very talented, very sweet, and she was doing the sculpting of buttercream with palette knives. And so I saw that and I thought, well, that is some cake decorating I can get behind, and I want to go to Thailand to learn from her. Needless to say, I didn't get to Thailand, but I'm very impatient, and so I decided to teach myself, and lo and behold, I use a different kind of buttercream than she does, which offers a completely different look, and every day I practiced and practiced and practiced until I came up with my own signature style.
That's amazing.
So here we are, and I went ahead and I just added all the event industry people on Instagram in the area, and now I have a thriving business.
You really do. So you mentioned that you are a stay-at-home mom. Sort of that's why you wanted a business that you could do with the kids. So tell me, how did you actually come up with the name 10 Bloom Cakes?
Well, I needed a name that sounded sophisticated, almost like maybe a high-profile address. And I have something called synesthesia. So I attribute color, gender, and identity to letters and numbers. And every phrase has a color associated with it, and I wanted something that was very sophisticated. So my friend Jamie, she mentioned 10 Bloom cakes, like Corrie Ten Boom, who saved Jews during the Holocaust.
Wow.
Who was a wonderful person and definitely should be honored. And so, in my head, it came out as this like very dark teal color, which almost black, and it was just perfect. And so I thought, that's wonderful. I can not only honor somebody who is well deserving, I can, in my head, it definitely makes sense.
Well, I love it. I think that's amazing. You not only honored a hero, but also came up with a beautiful name that I think really represents the sophistication of what you were looking for. So
Thank you.
I love it. So, I mean, with this particular style, you've got to be very creative to come up with so many ideas and designs, so it's always unique. So how do you get inspired to design these particular artworks?
I'm inspired by a lot of things, and lately I don't always get to work on the things that inspire me because I work from mood boards that a lot of people send to me.
Like I did.
Like you did, exactly. But I'm really inspired by different architectural design eras. So I love the Art Deco era, and so many people think of it as like the Great Gatsby, black and gold and architectural kind of thing, but really it was inspired by Japanese and Egyptian and Mayan cultures that are so interesting and have so many different elements that you can put into a cake. Like, I especially love birds like cranes and peacocks and things like that that are very, very dramatic. I'm also just a mid-century design nut until I die. So anything that I can incorporate into a cake that feels very mid-century, like terrazzo, tile, or something like that, I'm gonna go for it.
Love it. It's amazing. So how, like, if I have a client and she's interested in your piece of artwork, because I'm gonna be pushing it like crazy, how would that process work?
Well, there is a detailed questionnaire on my website that's asking what kind of flowers are you going to have at your wedding, how many people are you going to have at your wedding, what kind of mood or feel you're going for, who is your florist, because I want to make sure that whatever flowers I do put on a cake are going to be the same as what's going to be in their bouquet.
Gotcha.
And working from a bouquet is really, really helpful because florists have a real knack for putting beautiful colors together.
Very true.
And arranging them in such a way that they complement each other. So if I can get in touch with the florist, and I've made so many wonderful florist friends around here, then I can take whatever their inspiration is, and then I can make it my own and interpret it onto a cake.
So because this is such a unique design that you do you teach anything like this? Like, I'm sure there's a lot of bakers out there that are interested in learning this particular technique.
Yes, I am. Really? I love teaching this technique, and I think it's, there are different trends that go around in the cake decorating world. But I am over people trying to make realistic looking flowers out of edible something that
tastes like crap.
Exactly. So I love to go around and teach, and I'm going to be doing some in the Southeast, some classes in the Southeast this year, and I'm going to be doing some classes internationally as well. We're planning on going to Israel in January, so that will be a lot of fun because a lot of friends and family live there. And I'm actually going to be in Atlanta in November. Okay, so you can reach out to me to find out more about how to join that workshop.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for indulging me today. I had such a blast watching you in action. This is absolutely beautiful. Your work is a piece of art, and I'm really very grateful for you doing this with me.
Thank you so much for having me. This has been so much fun. I love it.
Well, thank you. I hope you guys have a really great day, and hopefully we'll be back at you guys soon. So have a good one. Bye.